It might help if I turn on my mic, y'all. Holy smokes. All right. So, just a little bonus stream tonight. I know nobody really expected this, but we got a new update on the Horizon. We'll be streaming tomorrow, 8 o'clock a.m. Be joined by Spixie Lee, the Mad Puck, and Kaboom. Tonight's stream, we're not going to be here all night. We're just literally chilling. I want to spend maybe a good hour just to test our connection. Everybody who is here on Friday, we dropped from YouTube, we dropped from Twitch. I don't know what was going on. It was absolutely wild. So I'm going to keep an eye on my CPU usage in my memory, and I'm also going to continue to run. I'm going to go over here and run like speed tests just to make sure, because I don't understand what happened, y'all. So basically my upload speed is 41. It's like 39 to 41, which generally is a really good upload speed, especially for multi-streaming. So I checked my settings. I made some adjustments on that and did what I could. So, yo, Maddie's dad, welcome in. We got Rexy in the house too over there. GRXYXN14. Hello, welcome in. Angie, what is good? We got Richie over there on, so a lot of the chats don't come through in the beginning on Twitch on the multi-stream side, so I don't understand what's up with that. So for anybody who's said hello, welcome in. Like I said, we're just going to be chilling. I want to just run a test. Like, the goal tonight over the next hour is just to make sure that YouTube stays live and Twitch stays live, because like I said, we got a complete banger tomorrow. First things first, I feel like, all right, I've already put out a video. There's been a lot of information out there, but I think it might be interesting if we just go ahead and take a look at some of the patch notes for a moment, just breeze over those again. For anybody who hasn't, if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you prefer to watch over on Twitch, go ahead and follow me over on Twitch. Also, Haskins over there. MJ Bailey, welcome in. Bro in the Discord called the new bridge POI. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I knew a bit about some of this for a little bit. I had to keep it under my hat. We were really quiet. Shoxer, welcome in. Excited for tomorrow. Yes, I'm super pumped. Zero YouTube, welcome in. Star Killer Production. Yo, thank you so much for the membership, Star Killer. Yo, big W's in the chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Gun Gans? What does that mean, dude? Oh my goodness. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll pull up the patch notes for a minute. Let's just kind of breeze through them for a sec. I want to talk and get some thoughts on some of these things because, yeah, I think they're really interesting. Let's see. Oh, that's not the right screen. Let's go ahead and get you the right screen. Let me pull this up real fast. I did not prepare to share desktop, that's for sure, but like I said, we're just chilling out tonight. Yo, Evil's Choppers, welcome in. All right, here we go. So let me know too, is everything running smooth? I hope it's running smooth because that's been the challenge for me. Let's go ahead. Can we put the webcam up for this too? There we go. All right, so Lego Fortnite Expeditions drops tomorrow, and the best thing about this, in my opinion, yo, King Freddy, welcome in. Let's go. Let me scroll all the way to this section here. Where are we at? Okay. At the bottom, I think it's right here. Expeditions and the rest of Lego Fortnite. In my opinion, the best thing that had been announced in this update today was the fact that you can fast travel there from your existing Odyssey worlds. Not to mention in Brick Life. For any Brick Life fans out there, the connection of all three of these together, in my opinion, is a huge W. Like, absolute huge W. Because now you bridge the gap, and that opens up so many more possibilities for the future. And I don't want everyone to just think inside the normal box of like, oh, it's just another mode. And even though we're not getting a ton of like Odyssey content now, we are going to be getting the Spires activating in July, which is going to bring a whole nother set of enemies to that world. But most importantly, this is going to open the door for so many possibilities as it relates to being able to do cross updates, having expeditions be your kind of central hub in gameplay for things like missions and points of interest. They can keep an update cadence on that mode, with also bringing in things like new weapons, new enemies, and crossing that over into Odyssey. I think the only difference there is you're not building over there. You can build everything you want over in Odyssey. You can build up your own world. You can still have all that. And there might still be great updates that come to Odyssey as well at some point. But the possibilities is what got me excited here. I mean, when you really boil it down, the possibilities are endless when you combine all three of those modes together. So I'm really excited about that. Let me know in the chat what you all think. If you haven't hit the like button on the stream again, go ahead and do so. Like I said, fingers crossed. I'm praying that updating my settings over here on Streamlabs is going to fix the issue. It would be really, really terrible tomorrow if my stream was acting up the way it has been. So far, it says that it's excellent condition over on YouTube, so I think we're looking good over there. Let me know over on the Twitch side how we're looking. Soulab says, hey, I'm excited for tomorrow as well. Hello, y'all. Welcome in, Richie. Miranda, well, yeah, agreed. Oh, yes. Super pumped about that. Let's kind of take this thing back up to the top for a minute. So, and I'm going to jump around a bit because I just kind of want to go through and, you know what? I just realized my sound alerts. What up, Dave? You're welcome in, my friend. My sound alerts don't work on the desktop. I need to add those over on this thing. I've been snoozing on that, so apologies for that. But let me jump around for a minute. Yo, what up, Rooster? Welcome in, my friend. This is what had me a bit confused. So, all right, down here, so we have these different points of interest, which, by the way, look really, really cool. I'm very excited to check these out tomorrow morning. But when you get down here to Daigo's HQ, the weirdest part about this is look out for new missions and locations post-launch, including Demon's Domain, Daigo's HQ, and the Academy itself. Well, the Academy, I thought, if you go up here, it says that the missions, where's it at? I thought you go to the Supernova Academy will act as your base of operations and will host aspiring heroes playing at the same time. Explore the Academy, interact with faculty staff, and Academy founder Vengeance Jones and hero turned mentor. The hope is to gather or hope to piece together the strange events of what's happening. So if that's your central hub of like operation, when it says down here, look for new mission locations post launch, including Demon's Domain, and the Academy itself, then I was wondering, like, where's the Academy in the beginning, though? Maybe I'm just kind of, like, tripping here. But wait a second. Did I just miss? Oh, my goodness, yo. Slope coming in with a 20 gifted, y'all. Big W's in the chat for Slope, and welcome back, dude. Welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Wow, dude. The big 20 piece. My man Slope, dude. I hope you're excited for the update tomorrow. Jess, welcome in. Landon H, looks good. Welcome in. DJ Charles. Oh, these are all folks that were getting the gifteds here. I was like, man, I'm seeing a lot of names over here I haven't seen before. Shmoo Can Do got a gifted as well. Let's go. Get them all ready for tomorrow's update, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the support, Slope. So back to let's go back to the stuff here. So yeah, I don't know, chat. Like, help me out with that. Am I missing something here? Like, I understand that this area here is going to come later. I get that. But the Academy tripped me up a bit. But anyways, if anybody knows how that's going to work, just throw that in the chat real quick. So here's the other locations, Utopia City. Super, super pumped about that as well. It looks awesome. What's interesting, too, is it's built around a spire. I don't know if that's just part of the image or something. But, like, there's something going on. Like, there's a spire just literally right in the center of the Utopia City, which is very, very interesting. Yo, Webster, welcome in. Let's go. Yeah, then the Spire excavation site is the most interesting looking site, like, location for me, honestly. I think this looks fantastic. It's very, very, like, dark and ominous and, like, I don't know, very mysterious looking. So I am super pumped, and I hope you can just get to these locations at free will. You don't have to necessarily, like, get a mission to go there, or, I mean, maybe they're on unlocked points of interest, but I hope we get, like, a nice, decent-sized map. Nothing the size of Odyssey by any stretch of the imagination, but something maybe the size of, like, maybe a little bigger than Lost Isles, and, like, maybe Star Wars Island and Lost Isles combined, something that size, where you have your points of interest spread far enough out, but then you have, like, these little mini areas in between. If they're all really cramped on top of each other, that'll be kind of interesting. I don't know if it's going to be a little bit more of a free roam experience or more of a guided experience, but it seems to me like there might be some free roaming stuff going on, which is really, really cool. Yo, what up, Waxaw says, worry that we are that the spires are dangerous to builds in proximity to them. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. We'll have to see. From what I understand, most of the worlds I went into that were already existing worlds that had spires in them, they weren't really anywhere near any existing builds. So there was that. I don't know, hopefully that they were smart enough to make it to where you're not going to be getting into all types of trouble and stuff like that. So, yo, Magic Trex, welcome in. What up, Moonstar? Excited for the update? Yeah, this really kind of took me by surprise, the way that they've combined all the worlds. This was what I was hoping for, and I'm like super excited. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't worry too much. Like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. They have these in BR mode. Yeah, I fought them in BR. Some of them are pretty crazy, especially the main one. But yeah, then we also have the Busted Bridge, which I believe is a location in BR as well. And one of the things that's very interesting too is all the key arts. You can see if we zoom in just a little bit here. Every single one of them has a spire in the middle. So I'm wondering if at some point this is going to just be a complete yo, Kaboom raid. Let's go. Welcome in. Kaboom. I didn't even know Kaboom was streaming. Holy smokes. All right, man. Let's go, dude. But yeah, I mean, we got spires in the middle of every location. This makes sense, but the fact that one's here is interesting to me. Yo, La Fishman, let's go. Welcome in, my friend. How's it going? Yeah, this update is pretty insane, not gonna lie. We got one right on top of the bridge in the middle as well. I'm assuming they're just gonna spawn in enemies and stuff like that. And then here, obviously, this is so awesome looking. Yo, La Fishman with the 100 biddies. Let's go, my friend. Thank you so much, dude. I gotta freaking add my alerts to this screen. I usually don't. Here, oh man. Yeah, it's time to lock it in. There it is. Lock it in. Are these all gonna pop up now that we pop back over here? We're gonna jump into Lego Fortnite for a little bit as well tonight. Like I said, we're just gonna be chilling out. This is a test stream just to make sure that my bandwidth and everything is running good. Because yeah, that was wild on Friday. All right, a couple more things. Let's go back, run through. Big W's in the chat for La Fishman with the 100 biddies. This I thought was really interesting here. So the community projects. So it sounds something similar to what they did with the Star Wars update over in what was it called? Brick Life's Star Wars Festival. So they're gonna have missions that are global progression to community projects. So successfully finishing community projects will unlock buffs that apply to all players. That's crazy to me. Now, when it says global community projects, is that like, are you talking like literally global? I didn't play Brick Life to see exactly how it worked, but how did I not get a membership for free? It's all pretty much random. So, yeah, it doesn't, there's no way to select specific people though. Oh, I appreciate that, Wax House. We'll pop in there and take a look. It's unfinished. I don't really know if I have the energy to be building too much tonight. Like I said, we're just going to be hanging out for maybe an hour or so. We're not going to be going too crazy or nothing like that. The other thing too, so Academy assignments, to me, these sound like side missions. Yo, La Fishman with another 100 biddies, dude. Let's go, man. Thank you so much, man. Big W's. Oh, look at that. We're already saying that we're about to get logged out of Fortnite. Are they going to force me to finally play? I don't know, Adam. I might. I mean, if there's reason to jump in and play, which I really hope they do, make some crossover and they make something to where there's value that carries over from doing things in the other modes. I really, really hope. To me, that's a recipe for success across all modes. And honestly, it seems like that's what they might be going towards, because think about if you have things that happen in Brick Life that you can unlock and bring over into Odyssey, and then things in Odyssey that can be brought into Brick Life and so on, and then Expeditions. I mean, at this point, you have reason to touch and play every mode, especially because now you can connect between those modes into Expeditions. And you best believe if they had exclusive drops over in Brick Life, you best believe I'm going over to Brick Life and getting those exclusive drops. You know what I mean? Now, whether or not it's an interesting time doing it, I'm still going to go play and do it. So, and I'm sure that they can make things more interesting by adding that as a reward for actually playing. You know what I mean? Yo, G.I. Joe 23, what's good? Do I really need to start a new Lego world to see if the spires or will the update fix it? That is yet to be determined. I would assume they're going to fix it, but I will have to wait and see. I think, in my opinion, I wouldn't go put too much energy and effort into a new world until you see what happens. I mean, it's totally up to you. I wouldn't be surprised if they fix it, but yo, Zone, welcome in. Good to see you as well. It's too bad that you can't bring those Brick Life Decor items to Odyssey. Yeah, yep. Totally. Yo, LaFishman with a gifted to Kaboom. Thank you so much, man. W's in the chat again for LaFishman. Man, this is great. But yeah, the Academy assignments, looks like we got some side missions going on over there, saying when you're not completing missions, the Academy assignments are tasks given to you by faculty staff because it's a school after all. So that's neat. And I hope that the tasks, oh my gosh, man, LaFishman coming through with another 100 biddies, man. Holy smokes, yo. Guy's on fire. Do we have, was there a hype train? Let me turn this off, too. Why is this back? We already touched on, like, the hero classes and all that. I don't think we really need to worry about that, but those are really the things I wanted to talk about. Obviously, we got the 3 hero classes. We got the new weapons coming in. I seen, you know, it looks like we're going to be able to get those in Odyssey tomorrow. Anyways, it's going to be fun to play with those against common enemies we all know. And then also, the other thing to note is that based on, let's just go back to this real quick. Let's just look at the trailer for one moment. Let's play this. This might get kind of loud. So let's talk through this real quick. You know, it's funny. So here's some things I noticed. So if you take a look at the weapons right here, they're like standard, right? This is what they look like, I'm assuming, when you first craft them. Now, you best believe I'm the Shadow Caller, y'all. I'm all about that. That to me looks amazing. So here, these look standard, but watching these next scenes, they look rifted. So I'm assuming we could do exactly what we've done with, let me turn this down a bit. We're going to be able to rift these weapons and go through the normal progression and stuff like that. So huge W. I thought that trailer was incredibly well done as well. And then obviously here we have our teaser for Odyssey that the spires are actually going to be activating. So hide your builds, hide your chests, hide it all because they're coming for you. All right, let's get back into it. Slope says they never fixed the villages in your world, so don't hold your breath. Yeah, man. The Nana villages, that was like a thing that kind of came and went, and nothing happened with those. So, I mean, I think with this being a bigger update, I really hope they take it a little bit more serious and they get that fixed because we don't want to be dealing with that. Trust me. Because we have a couple of worlds where I would love to go back and play and we don't have the spires in there, which is kind of a bummer, but that's to be expected with some of the things that have been going on. So, we'll see. You know what I mean? Margaret, howdy. Welcome in. It'll be cool to have more things to play with and hang up in displays if nothing else. Yeah, I mean, because, like, just, it gives you more, like, and I trust me, I almost guarantee that they're going to continuously update expeditions. And I think it probably made sense for them to do that because now you have this standalone, maybe it's built on a completely different server and it's, like, maybe got its own dedicated server. And then it's maybe potentially got a different code underneath it to where it's just kind of connected through the fast travel. But the updates can happen for the missions and the POIs and stuff like that over there, while they can maybe just kind of slowly integrate things into Odyssey. But these are things, in my personal opinion, that I would love to have seen come into Odyssey, but they technically are in Odyssey because you can travel there through your Odyssey world. So to me, that's a W. You know what I mean? I've seen some people being kind of upset about the fact that Odyssey's not getting an update, but technically, this is an Odyssey update. It's really a Lego Fortnite update. We just got to look at it differently, that it's sitting on top of Odyssey and you could still access it. And so if you finish what you're doing in your missions and stuff, or you do some missions and you want to go back to your world and go to your builds and farm materials and do that, that option's available for you. So, because I think it would have sucked if we had to, like, literally, like, log out of Odyssey and then go back to the screen here and go select it. There wouldn't be that like seamless, kind of tight fit together mode experience. So to me, I think it's huge. Here's to hoping, yeah, and let's just hope it's kind of bug free on release too. That's one thing we got to watch out for. But yeah, it's gonna be so cool to use the bus stops to go somewhere else. I agree, man. I thought from day one when bus stops came in, I said, listen, if we can't get all this stuff into Odyssey, let's put it somewhere else. And let's get the missions. Let's get the POIs. Let's get the NPCs. This is stuff we've been talking about, folks, since, like, May of 2024. You know what I'm saying? And they listened, they heard the ideas, they put it. It's in the game now. It's in the game. I'm so excited for it. Yeah, the trailer, it says Super Under Expeditions, which leads me to believe we will get different seasons of it. Yes. I mean, that's the smartest thing in my opinion. Oh my gosh, y'all. The Fisherman with another gifted over there to Wax Sauce. Thank you so much, man. Big W's in the chat. We got Wax Sauce as the tier 1 subscription now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. But no, I think you're totally 100% on with that, Miranda. Absolutely, because, yeah, Super is the season. So could you imagine if the development team, every single time we get a new season? Oh, yes. Let's go, Serto. Welcome in, my friend. Yeah, imagine every new season we get, and I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but here, let's just jump into my lab real quick. I'll show you the new modern area house that I'm working on. But yeah, could you imagine that, though? You get a new one every time they work on a season, or even every other one. Listen, they know what they're doing, okay? Like, they absolutely know what they're doing. I think, personally, I've been saying this all along, I think there's just some serious underlying issues with Odyssey that force them to have to make separate modes like this, and it makes just total sense. Yo, my gosh, yo, LaFishman gifted one over to Serto. Dude, LaFishman is on fire, dude. I appreciate the support. Where's the hype train? Did the hype train already come and go? Yes, we reached our net subs goal of 10. Thank you, everyone. Yes, let's go. I appreciate you guys. All right, so here's what I've been working on. Let's kind of turn around here and take a look. So I'm doing my first ever modern home build. Hunter Biddy's coming through again from LaFishman. Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you so much, LaFishman. Man, it just never ends. You guys are the best, though. You guys are the best. Hey, Tiny, what's up? Been going, hey, how's it going? I've been, hung from TV. Wait, what? What's up, Queens North? I had to check that it was Tuesday and not Wednesday. Yeah, so we're just going through. We want to touch on the patch notes, kind of talk about the update, get some thoughts on everybody, what you're thinking. Yeah, this is not the standard stream, but we just wanted to hop in and just make sure that my live stream was going to run smooth on both YouTube and on Twitch, because we had some major technical difficulties. And so far, so good, knock on wood. But, all right. Thank you so much, Jess. This is so clean. Yeah, so here's the pool. I went with more of a sleek look. I wanted to make everything very just black and white, pretty much. Hype train. Yo, LaFishman with another 100 biddies, dude. Come on, dude. Let's go. Wait, did somebody else, did somebody just sub? Oh, the girl on fire coming through with the sub. Thank you so much. 4 months in a row, too. What up? What up? What up? Welcome in. So we've got, you're just going to play? All right, we're kind of done talking about the update. We can still talk about it, but it's more of a test stream more than anything. But yeah, if you're interested, we're going to be going again live with Kaboom, Spixie Lee, and Mad Puck tomorrow at 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern time to check out. It'll be your first look at the gameplay. We're going to dive right in. We're going to uncover everything there is to do. Hopefully, and you know, usually when I take a day off to do the updates, I'm usually going for like 9 hours that day. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully everything runs smooth. LaFishman with another 100 biddies. Oh my God, is it got 1,000 biddies already? Holy smokes, yo. Big W's. Tom, welcome in. Welcome in. So here's our pool. We took the lights from Star Wars and just tucked them underneath there, which I thought actually looked really, really cool. Oh, thank you so much, Wax Sauce. You could barely see the light, and I like that you could see the light. And then we've got just some like little designs where you could see the darker floor underneath is actually tucked in. It's almost like a reverse Oreo cookie. That's kind of what I'm going to go with. We got these custom little planter boxes over here. Just super simple. A lot of this is just thin floor pieces with, we've got thin floor pieces outlining the top. Very sleek. And over here we've got some just generic little stairs with, same thing, the reverse Oreo cookie setup here. Some more planter boxes. That's very, very common in these modern style houses. On over here, we've got another little water area cut out. I didn't really finish this one yet, but we got to get some lights down here. Like I said, I started this. I built all this like over the last like 2 nights. just kind of toying with some designs, taking inspiration from other images and stuff. We've got this overhang here, which will obviously... Yo, Brian the Brick, welcome in, my friend. Let's go. King David, welcome, welcome. So we'll obviously connect this as like an overhang. We're going to have a nice extended porch here that will look out on the ocean. Obviously, we did this out in the Lost Isles. Right now, it's raining a bit. Why don't we have any game audio, though? Is there any game audio coming through? It's very, very quiet. Oh, you know what? You'll be up at 7 a.m., be live with you guys? Let's go, Zone. Let's go, man. It's so fun to try to mimic. I agree. It's a challenge, too, because I've never done anything like this before. Let me get the game audio up a little bit. Everybody likes to hear rain, right? Let's keep that. What else? Yeah, no decorating inside yet. Nothing really going on. Deed Leah, welcome in. What's up? Did I say hello to King David? If not, I'm sorry I missed you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, this steps up. I'm not really sure. Yo, Sumi! Thank you so much for the follow. This steps up. I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. Strippy Studios, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're going to have to use some thin floors underneath here to level out the side walls. The reason I did this is because I've created these different like dynamic heights. We've got the tallest area being over here. I'll probably extend this out a little bit on the side here as well. Then, yeah. I've really been enjoying this style of build. I cannot wait to have this one done. We'll probably take a little bit of the back seat on the whole building and stuff like that because of the update. You know, I want to at least get through the missions and all that like one time on the like more standard mode, and then I would love to go ahead and complete it on the, I think there's like an insane mode or something like that. So, yo, add 4 feet at least. Ha! What up, Nick? Welcome in. And if anybody remembers, let's sleep through the night. I want to show you this during the day, actually. Oh, I can't wait to get this site done. Let's see here. This kid is really clean. Yes, I agree. Night Queen, welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? All right. So why is it... This rain came back. I want to see this during the day, nice and bright. Plus, I think the Lost Isles water just looks so good in the pools, to be honest with you. I think it looks fantastic inside of the pools. All right. Yeah, the new lights are sick. These like little studio lamp type style. Yo, engineer, welcome in. Remember to smile, everyone. Here you go. That was corny. I'll never do that again. Anyways, who remembers this? Before we fly back, I'm going to show you what I finished. Or I didn't finish, but I'll show you what I did to the build that we lagged out of stream on Friday here in a moment. You can go ahead and take a look. But who remembers this area over here where we blew up? This is this from the stream where we built the friendly neighborhood and the Daily Bugle stuff, and we threw boom barrels all around it and the pyramid that I built. Yeah, we pretty much disintegrated every build in this area except for the chopper. Look at this thing is still sitting up here and it's like stuck in the air. Does this thing even fly anymore? I have no idea, dude. I have no freaking idea. But this thing is still just chilling there. And then here's all the mayhem from that night that I was working on the hidden bookshelf. And these are all the failed attempts before I was able to figure it out. Yep. Complete and utter disaster. All right, let's go show you what we did Friday after I ended the stream abruptly, which kind of sucked, but hey, we're back and things seem to be doing all right. Yeah, I don't know. It was not raining on shore 24/7 yesterday, but it seems that it's like getting back to that, which is kind of odd. But oh wait, this isn't the world. This is actually my sandbox world. I gotta go into the Faketopia one. Muddy Girl, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, we gotta go back and check that out. You lost a plane on accident and sent it off into outer space. That's a common thing. That happens quite a bit. That absolutely happens quite a bit. Let me check my Twitch connection. So far, so good. Looks like the CPU usage is down. The memory is looking good. Stream manager. Okay, yeah. I think everything looks like it's running solid. Okay. Sweet. This is promising. Let's hope it stays that way. Yeah, I feel like there's been a... Like, even over here it's raining now. What is going on? This is really wild. So, yeah, I haven't done anything... Oh, yeah, this is the finished building we already looked at. Let me go to the other world real quick. Also, how does the quality look? One's in the chat. If the quality on the stream looks good. Because I did dumb down some of the settings. Let me actually take a look here. Is this Twitch? Let me just check and make sure. The game seems to be a bit laggy. Yeah, it's a little laggy to me. I don't know. Let me check the stream real quick. I just want to make sure we're looking solid. It looks good. One's in the chat from Brian the Brick. Anybody over on Twitch that can help me out, let me know. Like I said, we're going on a straight up test night. You know, I just realized we can just fly up here. Looks good over on YouTube. Good on Twitch. All right, sweet. Because I also want to make sure that the game runs solid on these new settings through Streamlabs with like huge builds in the way. Because I know there's like a lot going on here. Tomorrow, I'd imagine the graphics are going to be straining a little bit. Looks great there. Thank you so much. What up, Llama Rage? Welcome in. All right, yeah, we're solid here. I'll show you the exterior of the other building that we've done over in Faketopia. But let's go ahead, for anybody who hasn't seen some of this stuff inside here. Mobile and laptop. Awesome. Rooster coming through with the double check. Love it. Uh-oh. See that lag? That's what I've been hearing is that big, like, yeah, the lag. Yo, the fisherman coming through with the gifted to Llama Rage. Yo, W's in the chat. I might end up having to... I have some skips, but might be on my end. Okay. If no one else is experiencing it, let me see what's going on here. The game is getting a little bit weird on me, though. But so far, so good for the most part. All right. Because, yeah, I put my video to 30 FPS. Maybe, let me test this and see if this changes anything. Can you actually adjust settings during a live stream? That's one thing that I have yet to figure out yet. Let's take a look. Video. Oh, you cannot. Okay, I figured. I mean, it is what it is. But as long as the stream looks good, then I'm totally cool. I just want to make sure that we're good. What world are you guys going to be playing on tomorrow? We're going to be in Expeditions for the most part. That's what we're going to be playing. So we're going to start probably from my sandbox world, and I might finish that mansion tonight or something, and we can just have like a cool little central hub where we can fast travel from. I don't know if there might be a new fast travel situation where there's like a standardized bus stop or something where you have to use a certain one, or you can, if you could travel from any freaking bus stop, that is going to be absolutely wild, y'all. Like, for real. I just feel like it's going to be insane. So let's go into Faketopia. I want to show you guys what we ended up doing to the pool area of the giant skyscraper building that we built. We added some of the plants, the floating plants to that area, which is kind of neat. But you still can't find it. Still have a plane stuck in near your Star Wars village. Yeah, there's a lot of planes that got buried under there, and it's hard to get them back. I've never done the thing where you go underneath the world and actually recover your vehicles. I've had probably 3 or 4 vehicles disappear on me, parking them by caves and not putting them on platforms. But hey, it is what it is. You'd imagine they'd set it up like the prefab Lost Isles or Star Wars joints. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't believe it's gonna be in your. I think it's gonna be like a separate thing where you might fast travel, get some kind of loading screen or some kind of like animation. That'd be cool if there was like some animated cutscene that when you go over there and stuff like that, whatever. But I don't think it's gonna be like in the actual map itself. So, all right. So here's what we ended up doing off stream after the major frustrations of last Friday. But we put in all of these floating plant setups, and we've extended the area in the front. I added the statue in the middle of our little fountain area. Same building we just saw that we built this on Friday. I haven't done anything to the interior yet, though, but I really tricked out the exterior here. We've got these floating plants here on both sides. Yeah, I think we were building this last time when we... yeah, I think we were building this last time before the whole thing crashed and we ended. I added a little bit of a like detail here as well, a little boardwalk area along the side. Oh, you understand it not meant to be on the map. The idea that the destination exists via all bus stops. Yeah, I really hope so. Yes, probably a stop that you could pick in the bus stops menu, maybe, I'm guessing. Yeah, if they could do it from every single one, I think that would be incredible. Absolute W. Yeah, the little fountain areas and stuff like that. I could have probably went a little bit crazier. I just wanted to make it a little basic because I'm hoping. So here's what I was messing around with too. I was creating these little like underwater walkways, and I want to put like a basketball court over here. But you know what? Since we're just chilling and we're still testing out stream right now, everybody's hanging out, having a good time. Let's just go on the inside and start decorating. Let's actually go and start building the interior of our building, because hopefully we can get this to look just like the other one that we built. All right, so let's go in and do a little bit of building here. Yo, what up, Angie? Yo, thank you so much, Rooster. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the one cool thing, actually, we're going to run back out here. Finished packing your room today. Some cleaning as well. So if I don't answer, that's what's up. Hey, totally fine. I'm constantly lurking, so I respect the lurk, especially when you got stuff to do. All right. So, the cool thing about this spot, too, is I love the fact that we've got the floating islands over here off to the left and back there. Super cool. And then, yeah, I just think the Lost Isles is so beautiful. It is the heaviest on your graphics card, though. I'll tell you that much. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Yo, Tic-Tac-Toe, what's good? Yeah, we're back, man. I apologize to everybody, too, for that. I know there was a lot of new faces that had popped in to that stream. And so, yeah, I felt terrible because I know we were vibing, we were having a good time, and just the unfortunate reality is sometimes, like, technical issues arise, and so I'm just doing a nice temperature check on everything right now at the moment to make sure that we are good to go tomorrow. Once again, just want to kind of plug the stream tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. I'll be live with Spixie, the Mad Puck, and Kaboom tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. No, I'm sorry, 8 o'clock a.m. or as soon as the update drops. So stay tuned for that. We're going to jump into Expeditions. We're going to cover everything and how it works. It should be your first look, I guess. I mean, some people get on pretty early, but definitely this is the, our streams are the place to be. So be sure to drop in and show them some love as well. If you do pop into my stream, I have their channels linked in the description. Be sure to stop on over there and show them some love and say hello as well. I would definitely appreciate it. Jack Mac, welcome in. Was good, was good. All right, so we are going to go now with the larger 16s. And we're going to get these added in here. Let's try to get the floor and just the lobby area done, and then we're going to get some good rest tonight. I think I'm really, really happy with the way things are running, but I don't want to jinx myself. Oh, you know what, though? This grain, the wood grain, is running the wrong way. We are going to make this run the right way. But yeah, oh yeah, Psyduck, oh my gosh, I know. I think that the whole what's to come in Odyssey and the entire thing that's going on where they're connected is huge. I am so pumped. We might even do a double header like we did for the Odyssey update, where we do 2 streams in one day. That'll be kind of tough though, because I know Epic Bricks, Crafty Plays, Kaz, and Brave Builds will actually be streaming tomorrow at 8:30 as a 4-man squad, which would be really interesting to take a look at. Definitely be sure to pop in and show them some love as well. Just a whole huge community bonanza tomorrow, which rightfully so. We've needed this stuff, y'all. We have needed this stuff. Yo, what is good, Tina? Welcome in here in secret. Oh yeah, is that right? Not anymore. Now, I was wondering if there are some interesting looking parts or pieces in the builds that are in the trailer. I wonder if we get some other... I mean, I don't think we're not obviously not getting any build kits tomorrow, but it would be cool if we can get some more pieces. Like, what if there's some, like, unlockable pieces? Could you imagine that? Jen Red, what's good? Welcome in. What are you gonna do that? Like, oh, you're gonna make one, like, with building pieces? That'll be kind of cool. All right, so this looks so much smaller on the interior than the other one, but I think it's because I don't have all the floor pieces in yet. I'm gonna get in the building while I can because I have a feeling after tomorrow and getting a good feel of what's going on in there, we're gonna be probably busy playing that for the next week or two. I hope that there are a few hundred hours worth of gameplay. I hope it's not something you can complete in, like, you know, or if it's something you can complete quickly, I hope there's a very, very good replay value there. We are picking up where we left off last week, Jen. So, I don't know. I think it was just after you left, we ended up running into a problem with stream. So, we are working on the interior. This is the second time of this building here that we were building last week on Friday. Oh, that'll be pretty cool. All right, now we can get some 8s in here. You know what's interesting to me, though, is we might have to do... Because some of these, we've got to get the grain running the right way. Is this underneath there? Hold up a second. I set this one too high. These little corner curve pieces always trip me out. Oh, by the way, I gotta make a post. I'm gonna probably post this tomorrow. I got busy with work and now we're here doing this, but big shout out to the Lego group. My package of the Lego kits have finally arrived. They're upstairs. I probably should have brought them down here, but I'll make a post about it. We're gonna build those. I'm super stoked. I think it kind of got lost in the mail or something like that. I was a little down for a bit. I was like, man, I didn't get a creator package, oh man. And then it showed up today and I was just like, wow. So big shout out to the Lego group. W's in the chat for the Lego group. Sup, I build your tank. What's up, Maya? Welcome in. Hopefully you didn't get stuck on a little rock like a lot of people did. I know that thing is like a slug, dude, so. All right. All right, so we got it. I do not like, everybody knows, I sound like a broken record. I do not like wearing this thing, so let's take that off. All right, back to business here. I should be building the modern mansion right now, but I kind of want to come in here and just start getting this together because I felt when things are incomplete for me, I start to get a little bit, like, I feel like icky. And since I started this first, I feel like I owe it to come here and finish it, or at least get some of it finished before I go finish that modern mansion. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm so happy that we're starting to get the 2x4x1s here too. And then now, I know this is like complexity's like worst nightmare, but in effort to keep all the floor grains running the same, you have to use these. Otherwise, you're going to have like a stripe running the opposite way, and I'm just not about that life. Got stuck on a small hill. Yeah, so I started putting balloons in that build, and I added a few more thrusters, and it's helped tremendously. Yeah, well, the Demon's Domain kit, I don't think we're going to get that tomorrow, but that's what I was kind of alluding to, is I hope we eventually get something like that. I think that would be absolutely sick. Yo, what up, Becky? Welcome in. And thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You got the sets? Yes, yes. I was informed of that they were going to be coming in the mail, and then I saw everybody getting theirs, and then I was like, what's going on? Why didn't I get mine? What happened, you know? But yeah, they just arrived late. I think there was an issue with, I mean, it's international shipping because they come on over from like in Denmark. So, yeah. But was super excited to get those. The kids are super pumped too. We're going to probably build those together as a fam. They have taken, ever since I started playing Lego Fortnite, they have taken a pretty good big interest into Lego stuff. So We are now officially a Lego house. Yeah, the update tomorrow, Jen, is going to be so good. So good. No. Crash. It says we're still alive. Are you messing with me? Oh my gosh. No, don't tell me that. It says we're still alive. I got my stream manager up. Get out of here. Don't do that to me. How to refresh Twitch. Why is it still showing that it's my session's still live? You are here. It's working for me. Let's go, Mr. Pizza. Welcome in, my friend. How's it going, dude? It froze for a minute. Interesting. Let me check. All right, I'm glad you mentioned that. Let me check my CPU. Everything looks fine. Let me check something else out. Let me look at the quality of the stream. Because I have to monitor what's happening. Okay, everything still looks fine. Let me run a speed test again to see if I'm getting any dips in my upload speed. Because my computer is not even close to being like clocked out or anything like that. It's running cool. Yo, Jen Red with the gifted. Big W's in the chat. Thank you so much, Jen. Dat emoji is now a member. Let's go. All right, so... Okay, I see that Twitch screen is black right now. I refreshed twice and it's still freezing. There's nothing wrong. Like, here's what's crazy. There's nothing wrong with my computer. It's back. Okay, it looks like we are live right now. Yo, Jen Red with another gifted, yo. Thank you so much. Castman Gaming coming into the house over on YouTube as well. Purple's frozen on your end. Frozen. Test stream complete. Upload 34.9, which should be fine. I just don't get it, dude. I really don't get it. Looks like YouTube's still running. Twitch is frozen. Okay, but the session is still running, which is crazy. I just don't get Twitch. Like, folks, I'm sorry. Like, we might end up just ultimately dropping Twitch as a whole, because it just, I don't get it, dude. All my settings are the exact same as everybody else that runs Twitch. I don't know, man. Can you at least hear me? Got the RRL loot llama for Father's Day. Let's go, dude. That's sick. That is sick. Still frozen over on Twitch. Let me refresh and see what happens here. I'll never have a career on Twitch if this keeps happening. All right, we're back. It looks like I refreshed and the stream's back, which is really weird. All right. I don't want to leave Twitch. Everything looks good for you. Okay, I don't know. Don't let the red and white fail. No, that looks like it's still running good. Yo, I am Jesus. Welcome in. It should be fine now. People just need to refresh. Yeah, I was just looking at it. Like, it seems fine on my end. So, awesome. Awesome. Woo! Oh, I just don't get it, man. I really don't get it. It was frozen for me. Oh, you know what? When I ran an internet speed test is exactly when it froze. Yo, it's Dove. Welcome in over on YouTube. All right. Let's continue on with the build for a moment. You can hear me perfectly? All right, sweet. All right, so let's do the little lobby area. We're going to grab some of the... I'm just going to go one for one like the last one. I actually really enjoyed that design. Yeah, you got him. Congratulations. Hey, we also just reached our follower goal of 510. Thank you so much. Yo, Diggin' M Style with the follow over on Twitch. Thank you so much, y'all. We just hit our goal of 510 followers. Yo, this is my first time watching you live from the UK. Welcome in, Diggin'. I love it. I love it. Let's give a nice welcome. All right. We're just over here building. We're doing a little bit of a test stream. Tune in tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock a.m. again for the big showdown. I'm just like, I can't wait to see how it plays. All right, we're gonna do some measuring here. Let's grab some of the let's grab some of these. We're gonna go here and on the inside of this one. Yo, Curb, what's up? Welcome back. bring this out. Now we got to find center point, which I believe is this wall right here. Which Lego Fortnite Odyssey had more events that reference Lego themes, like your island shakes in Mata Nui from Bionicle. Yeah, I think the game is still just trying to figure out what it's gonna be. So I wouldn't be surprised if over time we start getting some more stuff that are like IRL Lego themes and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure at some point it's got to happen. I mean, that's just my opinion. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Go right about here. Give ourselves some room. Let's see. Put our first... If that's center point, yeah, that's a good place to start right here. Yo, Gamer Brat, for the follow over on Twitch. Thank you so much, Gamer Brat. Welcome in. Dropping signal. Interesting. I'm looking at it on my end. It looks fine, but we'll, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on it. I had to refresh 6 times that time. What? Okay, I don't get it, y'all. I don't understand what the issue can be. Because I would say if I look over at my memory and like my memory was at like 70%, or like my CPU was at like a super high amount, but it's not. So I'm not sure what's going on. All right, so here is what we're building. Curb just asked what we're making. We're starting to decorate the interior of this skyscraper. Want to build the first order base I made? Yeah, that one was took quite a while. That thing was, yeah, that was a menacing build. It hit complexity, so yeah. All right, let's go down and grab some tables. So yeah, I'm not sure why Twitch will be crashing as much. Seeker, welcome in. Day is going very well, my friend. Hope you're having a good one. All right, so let's center this up. Let's say like right about right here. And then we'll do 3 of these. And we'll do like one of the rounded ones. I think there's a rounded one on here. Yep. You know, the other thing too that's got me kind of bugging a bit is that we were running smooth on Twitch for like quite a while when I originally fixed my settings, but I can tell already by the viewers that a lot of people have already decided that they've decided to move on, which always sucks. But you know, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I've tried every single tip and trick in the book, and none of it seems to work. So I'm at a loss, completely at a loss. We're gonna bring this to the outside, actually. When you hit complexity, you notice it affects the whole world, or just the area. For me, it's just been the area that I hit complexity on. I think YouTube has just become a resource hog. Maybe I'll reach out. I know Kaboom, I put the same settings Kaboom has, and he doesn't. It's screwed up. Yo, Neva, what is up? It is Tuesday. We are just building away. Talked a little bit about the update, but yeah, it is Tuesday, my friend, not Wednesday. We'll be live tomorrow morning though. Yeah, is Twitch frozen again, dude, bro? What is? All right, so we'll have to iron out what the issue with Twitch is before tomorrow's stream, because yeah, I mean, bro. Yeah, now I'm live again. What is going on, dude? Trying to build the Avengers Tower with this set, low-key struggling. Yeah, there's just too many. I was gonna do that. There's just too many white pieces to do the Avenger Tower. I mean, you could do it, but with all the white pieces. But how you doing, Neva? Welcome in, my friend. Oh, it is Wednesday for you, Deedlia. That is true. Interesting. Yeah, for anybody that's new here, we normally stream Wednesdays at about 7 o'clock Eastern time zone. And we also stream on Friday nights at the same time. I see what I did wrong here. These little pieces are strange. You got to really look because they don't. I don't think they're meant to line up with this because it creates this little corner there. But oh no, live has paused. What, on YouTube? Don't tell me YouTube's paused now. Me and my friend are gonna try Expedition out tomorrow, but I'll have to wait for her to wake up, so we'll probably watch her stream. Yeah, come check it out. We should be having a good time. Yo, Trillin, welcome in. What's good? Shattenfell's in the house as well. What's good? Welcome in, my friend. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we've got that central point. Now we can build everything off of this. But let's where's the bed? I thought I put a bed down over here. No, let's put a bed down here. Go to sleep. You're back again. It's not what is going? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, such as viewers will experience buffering. Why is this happening? Bro, I'm gonna lose it, y'all. Yo, Elizabeth, welcome in. No, this is a private server. I don't usually play with viewers much just because I've had some weird stuff happen. But yeah, usually people that have been around the community for a while is where we'll start to... I don't say I don't play with viewers, but I don't always play with viewers. It did buffering a little. Okay. I don't understand what's going on. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna run upstairs and see. I bet you my son's on his iPad, my wife's streaming, and I bet you someone else is streaming something. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I mean, no one's even streaming anything upstairs, which is really interesting. Yo, oh my gosh, dude. Uncurb with a $20 super chat. Oh my goodness, dude. W's in the chat. Said stream purple love on your phone and have your phone camera watching your computer screen. Oh my gosh. Imagine that, dude. Imagine that. That would be freaking crazy, y'all. Yeah, it looks like purple froze again. Bro, I don't know. That's why I tested tonight. I wanted to make sure and see how things are working. I really have no freaking answers for it. Man, what a bummer, dude. Huh. Thank you so much, Uncurb, man. I always appreciate the support. Hope you're doing well. No, like streaming Netflix, I meant. Like that, like there'll be times where like my daughter will be in her room watching stuff, my wife's in her like in our living room, and my son's just chilling. Sounded like a brute? Are you serious? There's no, I don't think enemies are on in here right now. That would have been crazy if there was a brute rolling up in here. Oh my gosh, dude. All right. Is there a way to check? Let me see something here. I was wondering if there's a way to check the health of your stream on Twitch or something like that. Yo, Donnie, welcome in. Do you have Streamlab? Wait, do you have Streamlab donos set up? What do you mean by Streamlab donos? You heard it too? Was it from the super chat? Let me see. Was it like that? That's a test widget. Yeah, it was from Uncurb super chat. That's the alert for super chats over here. So, It is survival, but I just put on, like, turned on like the easy settings right now just to build. I didn't really feel like doing all the grinding and stuff like that. Yep, that's right. That is absolutely right. All right, cool. So, all right, I put this out there over on Twitch. If Twitch just keeps having issues and causing issues, would you just come over and watch me on YouTube, guys? Like, cause I need to really like sort all this stuff out. It's really starting to get to me, man. Yeah, could you imagine a brute just coming through this building right now? I mean, oh my gosh. I really never had any issues until I started streaming on Twitch. I don't know, but like I said, my PC isn't really straining and my internet is fine. So I'm so confused what's going on here. Let's get rid of some of that. Yeah, that would have really sucked. It almost feel like Twitch just don't want me streaming Lego Fortnite over there. Seriously. Oh, I got you. I got you, Wax Sauce. All right, let's build our walls across. I think we come out like we're about right. Something doesn't seem right on this building. Let's go back to this here. So what I will say is if tomorrow there are streaming issues, we're going to go live to both. But if I do run into any issues, if anything disconnects, I don't care. I'm just going to keep coming back. That's too close. Let's go right in between these two. Let's see if we got enough here. My French Bulldog is watching with me now. Let's go. This is up. Let's start this wall right here. No, I totally get you. I got you. I know that a lot of people actually prefer Twitch over YouTube. And there's a lot of reasons why. I totally understand, for sure. You know what? Oh, I'm using the exterior walls. These are not the walls we need to use. We need to use these walls. I'm gonna go with, I don't want to make this design all the way across. We'll do a couple of these. But I don't like to just continuously connect those. So we'll do 2 there. And then we'll build a door in the center, I guess. And then we're right on the inside of these little pieces here. Oops. Did I flip that on the inside? Let me see here. These walls are so good. I love the design. And I think the color choices they went with on these walls is like really, really good. I'm a tech fool, so I'd be super frustrated if it was happening to me. And I don't know how long I'd deal with it either. I know, man. I hate just having to keep coming here and like talking about it, but like it's really starting to bother me because, you know, like I've had some streams where I've had like the greatest kind of activity over on Twitch going, and then all of a sudden, boom, the you know, it crashes, and then it's like it's just a bummer, dude. It's not only is it not a good viewing experience for everybody, but it really just gets to me. So, but I did set up a thing now where it doesn't end the stream. It just retries to reconnect, and then after like 30 seconds, if it reconnects, like it doesn't just drop the stream and kick everybody out, which is nice. All right. And I mean, honestly, too, especially if it gets in the way and is like can continue to screw up YouTube streams, then like I just have no choice. It's not that like, I mean, I came up on YouTube and like that's where primarily most of my audience is, and so I would not sacrifice YouTube. And I'm just keeping it 100. I would not sacrifice YouTube to keep Twitch rolling, but I'm gonna keep trying to do what I can to actually figure this nonsense out because it's got to stop. And I know we joke, it's like, oh, my internet, but like I looked, my internet's fine, everything's fine, just freak little accidents. All right, so now let's do our little custom doorways. I actually use these because we have no interior doors with this new kit, unfortunately. So I've been using these and just hiding them right in here. We'll just drop that back. And I just combine it and hide it with some of the walls. What style building set would you love to see next? It really depends. Like, I kind of like how we're getting builds that are going along with what's it called? With like the theme of like the season. Like, we've got the superhero season, we got the superhero kit. I love having things cohesive. But if we got something next, oh man, I don't really know. That's a tough call. I'd have to really sleep on that one. I overthink everything, so I couldn't just tell you right now. But maybe more some like Tokyo nightlife style builds. Different buildings, kind of like some of the stuff we got here, but like different color schemes and stuff like that. Because I think, yo, unanimous user gifted a sub over to Wrath of Death. Yo, thank you so much. Big W's in the chat. But yeah, I think something like that would be crazy. Because, yeah, if they could give us more to add to what's going on here, I think that would be a fantastic win. Because right now, we can only build a handful of, like, cool city-looking buildings. If we can get more, oh, man, that'd be killer. Wait, why aren't these snapping in right there? Oh, is that up off the ground? Okay, let's go back to sleep. Yo, what up, Kate? Love to see a Vampire Dracula set, maybe for Halloween coming. That is a really cool idea, actually. Demon Domain kit and Greek kit. Oh, that's a good idea too. The Greek stuff, kind of like from a couple of the seasons ago, where they had like in the BR, they had a lot of cool stuff like that. I'm gonna bring these over. Whoops! What am I doing? Swinging that pickaxe like a madman, I tell you. Here we go. I hit the wrong filter button. Floor pieces, and that's the wrong way. Yo, Wrath, what up? Says, what are you building? It's, I'm just doing the interior of the building that I did in the other world here. This is where we left off on Friday. We did kind of some of the stuff on the outside here. And, just working on the inside of the skyscraper at the moment. Yeah, it looks cool, but yeah, if you could see through it, that would be huge. That'd be a big, big W. 100%. Absolutely. All right. I only did 2 on this door to hide this. I'm trying to remember what I did to cover this up. I think we used some beachy parts as well. So we got like 2 of these here. We'll put one of these on the inside here. One of these here. And then back to the beachy. We're going to use right here. Actually, let's use 2 of these. I don't like that little notch. Bring these as far down as we can go. Wait, that's not gonna work. I need to use this piece. That should fit perfectly inside here. Go with 2 of those. And then I think a couple beachy floors in the bottom. Like, I think these doors go with the color scheme, but I try to cover up that brown as much as I can. So I think that kind of checks out. And then when we do our bridge, like we did a bridge across here connecting the gym to the other spot. Yo, Neva, take it easy, man. We aren't going to be on long tonight, like I said at the top of the stream. I wanted to test connection. Obviously, we ran into some hiccups. I'm just so irritated. I hope that things stay... I hope things stay smooth tomorrow. I'm really torn between... Because, if I drop YouTube stream tomorrow, like, I don't know what I'll do. So, I'm going to have to make a decision on whether or not we're going to go live to Twitch. However, even if I'm not on Twitch, Kaboom and Spixie will both be on Twitch. I think Mad Puck will be on Twitch as well. So, you can hear me screaming over there on their streams if you're not going to come on over to YouTube. But, yeah, if I make the decision in the morning, because big update days for creators like tomorrow are just super important. And I could not afford to have freaking YouTube crash out. So I'll probably prioritize that. If I'm not on Twitch tomorrow, you can catch me over on YouTube as well. So be sure to be subscribed over there. Let's put this other door in. And like I said, I told my wife, I decided to do this last minute. I told her that I will be on for a little over an hour. It has been officially about an hour and 10 minutes so far. So let's get these doors in. I'm going to wrap it up. We'll kind of say our goodbyes for the night. I'm going to probably look into settings one more time to figure out what it is I can do to ensure that we have a smooth stream. Seems like everything's okay right now over on Twitch, but I just don't want to have to keep talking about this. I sound like a fool, and I know you all are probably sick of hearing it too, so apologize for that. What did I miss? What did Deed Leah say? I didn't see a chat come from her. It's been all right for the last 10 minutes or so. Hope it keeps it like that. Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's been super smooth since you went upstairs or whatever. Okay. All right. I'm watching from Twitch and YouTube, and it's been fine. All right. Yo, a bad guy, welcome in. Just popped in and you're leaving. Yeah, it's more of a test stream, network test, because last Friday was rough. So, yeah, let's just hope tomorrow's runs a little better. And, yeah, that's all we can hope for, right? Let's put these up on top. I think this is what I did, because these stack. All right. It's not the cleanest looking lines, but yeah, there is. Oh man, the amount of work that still has to go into this build is just so overwhelming. Can you show the location of your build, please? Yeah, absolutely. No problem, Zero. I'd love to see a Subnautica collaboration, especially if they branch to the Lego Fortnite into the waters, like with underwater caverns and stuff. I know. I hope if we eventually get that, that'll be super cool. All right. So I am out here in the Lost Isles. And, yeah. So up here you see we've got the nice floating isles in the back. This is the location. If that's what you were talking about. Or did you want to see, like, on the map? We haven't done anything in this world, so. Tutorial when? Yo, Mad Turtle in the house was good. 24-hour stream. Nah. No. I don't think I'll ever do a 24-hour stream, yo. I mean, that's just too much sitting. And I'm already having freaking circulation issues in my feet, so I don't think that'll be a good look for me. But yeah, it's basically like we're right over here on the ocean, just inside this little cove here. So that's the spot. Angie, you have a good night as well. You don't know if you'll be in game tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, well, just, yeah, like I said, stop by and check it out. We're going to be going through pretty much as we can. And, yeah, so, yo, Ismail, welcome in, my friend. Let's go. Let's give it another 10 more minutes. I'm curious to see how this runs. I'm just kind of keeping tabs on everything. Let me see something else, too. I want to check. I want to run one more speed test. And I'm curious to see if that freezes up Twitch again. Let me know if when I run this, if it freezes up Twitch. I'm going to look, too. Okay, speed test. Speed test is currently running. Let me see what happens here. I heard the tutorial is pending upload. All right, it's running. Everything seems to be all right. Okay, I'm seeing... All right, I mean... Did it crash it out? No, it didn't. All right. So yeah, I'm seeing a slight dip in my upload, but that's totally normal when you're streaming like this. So very interesting. Maybe I'll crank the bitrate just a little bit more, and then maybe at that point we should be totally fine for tomorrow. So that's probably what we'll do. Let's go ahead before we go ahead and wrap things up. Let's just hop out. Let's take a look at the item shop real quick. And yo, I want to thank you all again. This is just a quick spur of the moment test stream, talk about the update, catch up. Let's get it tomorrow morning. I appreciate the support from everybody as well, man. LaFishman going crazy, Uncurbed coming through, and Slope. Welcome back in, Slope. I appreciate you hopping in. I hope you have a good one and that you're doing well. Joe Higgin, thank you so much for the sub over on YouTube. Look at this. We got a kill switch just in time for tomorrow's update. Let's collect him. Chillwire, welcome in. I know you said the first order base too long for a tutorial, but could you show us how you did the interior walls? I can't just make content out of that kind of stuff, unfortunately. It just doesn't do well, and it just takes way too much time. I don't mind maybe going through and checking out. Like, maybe we can go through one day, do a walkthrough or something like that, or you can watch the video and just kind of see some stuff. I'm just using a lot of, like, the flipping techniques. I have a build tips video on my YouTube channel. You can check that out on how to flip pieces. There's a lot of that to get the cool shapes and things like that, but it's just a lot. Yo, Joe Hagan, man. I'm a new sub. Love your stuff. Chat with you later, my guy. Thank you so much, Joe. We'll be live tomorrow morning, man, if you could pop in and come hang out. But I appreciate the sub. Let's go. All right, so shop time. Let's see what we got in the shop here. All right, starting from the top, no sweat. I think these have already been in the shop. We've got the same. Oh, this is kind of Bim Bam Boom. That's like Kaboom. Kaboom should have that. I don't know if he does. He should get that one. Battle ready. Okay, leaving today. Get them while they're hot. You can get them while they're good. All this stuff leaving today. Oh, you know, I almost got this dude because I wanted to bring him as like a lifeguard by the pool at the mansion. So watch a bunch of your and the other vids have been massively building my world. Hope you see it one day. Oh, that's awesome, man. I appreciate you tuning into the content. Ready for the item shop? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Code Haskins in the item shop. Appreciate the support for everybody using that code. You're the real G's out there. One of my favorite creators and Lego builders. Thank you so much, Kata. I appreciate that. Silver Horse, welcome in. Man, everyone's jumping in too. Nikki, welcome in. Everybody flip every piece just to see them. I love it. Flippy, flip, flip. Yep, absolutely. Did we get anything new, or do I have to back out of the game to get a refresh? Because this stuff has all been in the shop. Usually they don't do a whole lot before release. Of course, I picked up the bundle to get the Unpeely, or whatever his name is. Yeah, Unpeely, super dope outfit. Absolutely love it. Yeah, that is true. You could definitely do that. Anybody want to drop, any of the moderators want to drop the Discord link in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. Definitely feel free to jump on over there and join our community on Discord. Still waiting for my Leon Kennedy to get the Lego. Oh, yes. I can't wait till they bring that back. Huge Resident Evil fan over here as well. It's not that much. Okay, yeah, I just figured that the shop was pretty plain before update days. So, but will the pressure plates be fixed? I have your Kylo Ren ship waiting. Well, I don't know. When it comes to doing like the angles and stuff like that, I don't know what's up with that. I did give you in the tutorial 2 ways to do it, but if it's still not working, it just might be cooked. I don't really know, y'all. Mod check, yes. But yeah, once we get that, go ahead and throw it in chat, or you could also we'll put that in chat. I can actually probably grab that real quick and drop it on both sides here in just a moment. But Discord. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, Richie. If we can get one on YouTube as well, because that's who Joe Hagan is over on YouTube trying to get in there. Yes, we are chatting. That's for sure. Let's go. Unfortunately, and apologize, everybody. Like I said, it's just a short test stream tonight. I wanted to pop in and just say hello, get ready for tomorrow, and make sure that everything's good. I think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we will be all right. It seems to be okay now, right? Oh, it's got me so worried. But anyways, everybody enjoy the rest of your night. I appreciate you all as always. Catch us again tomorrow live on YouTube and Twitch. Kaboom, Spixie Lee, and the Mad Puck. We're going to be teaming up to take on Daigo in the brand new Lego Fortnite Expeditions mode. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to hop in and see what this is all about. 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. Be there or be square. Everybody take care. Get some snacks. Watch a show. Get some good rest because we're about to party it up tomorrow.